Cam Harris campaign has been busted lying again. Not only has Cammy been busted lying, she's also guilty of plagiarism, which shouldn't be all that surprising since Cam Harris has spent the last 3.5 years working for the prophet of plagiarism, Johnny B. Biden. Several months ago, Donald Trump, Several months ago, the Trumper, he promised to eliminate taxes on people working in the service industry. For example, let's say you went to lunch after church this morning and you tipped the waitress $30. Instead of the waitress having to donate a percentage of that money to the useless government, which did absolutely nothing to earn it, the Trumper, he promised to allow people in the service industry to be exempt from paying taxes on tips. Now, for those that attended Sunday morning services at Woke United Methodist this morning, I'll give you guys a more relatable example. When you're at Club Shay Shay being mesmerized by the flamboyant moves of the dancing queen Jackie Mahomes and you tip 100 cucumbers, if Trump becomes president, Jackie, he will no longer have to donate a percentage of those cucumbers to Woke Memorial Hospital for women aspiring to be men. Under the Trump administration, Jackie's dreams will come true and he will be able to keep all those cucumbers to himself. Now, Donald Trump announced this policy months ago. Yesterday, Cam Harris, she announced her latest future broken promise. Watch for yourself.
Raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Hospitality, Cam. I think you meant hospitality. But if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Headline at Salon.com. Cam and Timmy close out first week on campaign trail with packed rally in Las Vegas. This woman is amazing. She's more popular than Taylor Swiffer. Hope and change. Yes, Cam can destroy the country. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. According to the wanker spankers at Salon, people were so excited to worship their Lord and risen Queen, they had to turn people away at the door. There were supposedly thousands of potential worshipers waiting outside, suffering through the devastating effects of global warming. When the potential worshipers figured out that they were too late to get inside, did they run back to their air-conditioned vehicles? Did they leave despondent, rushing home to watch the rally on television? No. According to the media, thousands of people waited outside, hoping to get a glimpse of the Great One. I guess the mainstream media forgets about social media. I guess the mainstream media forgets that people have these devices in their hands capable of taking pictures and recording video. Either one of two things are true here. Either the mainstream media thinks you're stupid and you will happily consume the shit sandwich, or the media continues to lie even though they keep getting caught because they just don't care. But before we expose the latest lie, let's go ahead and get to the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Redvival. With everything that's happened over the past month or so, with the failed attempt on Donald Trump, along with Cam Harris being nominated for president without receiving a single vote, I think we can all agree that America desperately needs a revival. One of my favorite things about our sponsor today, Redvival, it's their tagline, Revive America. I mean, isn't that what the country desperately needs, a revival? Redvival is a colorful, patriotic brand that offers a variety of options. If you're into hunting, you can go with the camouflaged hats. Redvival offers a variety of unisex t-shirts. And just to be clear, when Redvival says unisex, that does not mean the t-shirts are designed for those questioning their gender. It just means the shirts can be worn by both men and women. They offer a variety of unisex t-shirts with different illustrations of the American flag. Now, this one right here is one of my favorites. It shows Isaiah 6:8, which is a passage from the Old Testament where God is asking who he should send. And Isaiah responds, "Send me." Isn't that the same thing our brave men and women in the military are saying every day? Send me. Redvival is a proud veteran-owned business who donates 10% of every sale to various military charities. So support our veterans. Click the link in the description below. Use my promo code BTL10, BTL10. Receive 10% off your first purchase with Redvival. Yesterday, Cammie and Timmy held their final rally of the week at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. Now, like most basketball arenas, the Thomas & Mack Center, it's capable of holding about 18,000 people. Basketball teams, they are able to sell out arenas with people actually paying for tickets. When LeBron James came to New Orleans on New Year's Eve last year to play the Pels, our tickets, they were $500 a piece. $500 for a meaningless regular season game in December. That night, the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, it was packed, it was sold out. Now, the lovely Cam Harris, she's got the benefit of not charging for admission. If you were in Las Vegas yesterday and you wanted to hear Cam Harris recite the same speech from the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that, all you had to do was walk up to the doors of the Thomas & Mack Center and open it. That's it. The only thing you had to pay for was the dangerous gas to get to and from the arena. But since these are paid supporters of Cam Harris, I'm assuming that most of them walked. The only gas emitted yesterday was coming from human mufflers. Now, Las Vegas has a metro population of about 2.2 million people. Surely, Cam Harris was able to draw 18,000 to the Thomas & Mack Center, right? I mean, the apostles in the woke media, they told us the arena was packed. The fire marshals were on hand anticipating the ass fire. In a metro area of 2.2 million, there's absolutely no way there was an empty seat in that arena, right? You tell me, check it out for yourself. Look at all those happy people. They're doing the wave. Cam energized the crowd. This is great. They're not doing the wave. Those people are suffering. They are waving their hands, trying to shift the boodle breeze away from their personal space. But don't be distracted by the suffering crowd. Pay attention to the empty seats. The entirety of the upper deck completely empty. Now, according to people in attendance, the crowd in Las Vegas yesterday, it consisted mostly of union workers that were required to be there. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. I'll let you decide for yourself. But there is one thing that I know for certain. 24 hours earlier, Cam Harris, she was speaking at an arena in Phoenix. And once again, there were thousands and thousands of empty seats. What the hell happened to all this support? I thought Cam Harris was surging in popularity. Every time the Trumper has a rally, every single time, the mainstream media, they dispute the attendance numbers. If Donald Trump claims that he drew 17,000, the media, they'll say, this man is lying. Our doofus fact checkers confirm that there were 16,908 people in attendance. But when it comes to Hollywood Harris, the candidate who has been busted several times this week alone, paying for support, paying people to act like they are Kamaniacs. When it comes to Kim Kardashian, not only does the mainstream media refuse to dispute the attendance, they also conveniently fail to mention that thousands of seats are empty. I wonder why. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that it doesn't fit the narrative that Cam Harris is organically popular. Cam Harris, she is also lying about the Trumper. I know, shocker. Yesterday, her campaign Twitter account, they sent out footage of a Trump rally 2 hours before it started. The Cam Harris campaign, they claimed that the footage was live while Trump was speaking. Look at all those empty seats. People have turned their back on the orange devil. Now, of course, 2 hours later, the arena was filled to capacity. The question is, Why? Why does Cam Harris feel the need to lie? Why does the mainstream media feel the need to inflate the popularity of Cam? I can only speculate. I can't get into the mind of Cam Harris, and I damn sure don't want to get into the corrupt mind of the mainstream media. But think about it. At some point in all of our lives, every one of us have lied about something. Well, KC, I've never lied. Bullshit. We have all lied about something. When you were in a situation where you felt like you had to lie, what was the reason? More than likely, it's because you felt the need to hide something. You felt the need to hide the truth. So, why does the media continue to lie about the popularity of Cam Harris? Maybe, just maybe, the media is concealing the truth. Maybe the media is artificially inflating the popularity of Cam because she's not really popular. 5 years ago, during the Democratic primaries, Kamala Harris, she was the least popular candidate. If I remember correctly, she dropped out as soon as voting began because she literally had no support. Not even Hollywood was supportive of Kim Kardashian. She followed that up with 3.5 years of being the most unpopular vice president in modern history. And now, all of a sudden, we're expected to believe that Cam Harris is the second coming of Barry the Obama? Someone please make it make sense. In the span of 4 weeks, how did Kamala Harris go from unlikable to the object of worship at Woke United Methodist? You tell me, Also, give me your thoughts on the lack of attendance at Cam Harris rallies. Upper decks completely empty in Phoenix and Las Vegas. Now, according to people in Las Vegas that attended the rally personally, they claim that the vast majority of people in attendance yesterday were union workers that were essentially forced to be there. Give me your thoughts. Sound off in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share the video. Appreciate your support. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.